that's what we're going to call this on this channel because, first of all, for me, it's early, and for a lot of other people, especially my folks in the United States, it's even earlier. So I thought we call it Morning Reflections because it's a good idea. So I'm calling it Morning Reflections, and it's just me, maybe rambling. I might move around. I might do my face. Good morning. So yeah, let's talk about this face. So I just wanted to show you. This is my face before showering, before any water on it. This is my face just waking up. So see, it's it's normal. I'm gonna call it normal, right? So this is it, just waking up. I haven't been drinking as much water. I should be drinking a lot more water. When I drink a lot more water, I look way differently. So more water is going to help me tremendously, and of course more sleep and more water. But I haven't done anything. Like I haven't done anything. So we will clean the face. We might do that, like I said, together. Uh, but you know what? It's still hydrated. Luckily enough, I've been adding more hydrating foods to my food, and I'm just kind of making sure I'm not eating more than really one time a day. Although I'm not trying, just knowing that I don't need to unnecessarily snack. My body naturally only can eat now once a day, especially with cooked foods. But definitely, y'all, adding more raw foods to the diet, like it's essential. Whether it's the juices, the greens, my body says I need salads. You know, yeah. So I have a good morning. Come in. I have some teeth challenges though. So that's kind of like putting me into this natural fast, like a fast, like a fast in Africa would be just drink water, and you can break the fast at 6 p.m. It's a great fast because it allows you to, there's something at the end. You can break the fast. I say you would have to really do, for me, I would have to be able to break the fast with something very light or something filling but light, like a salad, as opposed to a heavy dinner because my body's just not used to eating late heavily because that one meal that you eat, basically eat one meal every 24 hours, right? Uh, it could be heavy. It could be a feast. And it don't have to be one meal. It could be, you just eat until a certain time and then you get up again. So I want to go a little bit more on, I feel like I'm on to one like that where I just drink water till at least 6. And then I do break the fast after 6. But I do it with a salad, like I said, something, even if it's just a smoothie, to be honest. That could be a very wonderful one. But my spirit is being very much being called. I can feel it to fast on a deeper way, like to just acknowledge that this is what it is, and I'm going to cleanse myself and get ready again for the new me and the new you and the new what? The new year. Look at the blue. The blue is in the house. So blue represents the mother element, the mother goddess and energy, and also her day is Monday. Thank you. Her day is Monday. Thank you for the thumbs up. So I know somebody's really here. But I know today is Thursday. But today is Untitled Chapter, the crafts person, the creativity, the color is purple. But I feel all this blue energy, especially this like tie-dye. I think I was like, oh, you never want to, I don't know, maybe some people do. But sometimes I never want to think, hey, good morning, Jacqueline. Yes, isn't it beautiful? I was thinking like sometimes you never want to think like you like, oh, I have a style, or I'm a type. But if I could say like if this one say, oh, what is your style? I don't really feel like I have a style, but some I'm highly attracted to, so it's really looking like my style is tie-dye. That's like the longest, I see it, if it's for me, like I have to have it. But I have a lot of it. But I realize I love it. And I think it's cosmic. It's a process to making it. But I don't know, it's like all the colors, and I feel like it really is like symbols and signs in your clothing, that everything is a divination, that everything is a reading, that everything is trying to get your attention. And not even trying, that you put out the energy in your prayers, your thoughts, your visualizations to have certain things. And the universe is like, even your clothes. So I just feel like tie-dye is like spiritual. And the person that gets it, well, it's for them. And even if it winds up being that person gives it away or sells it, or it ends up in a used market or a bend down boutique, it's still somebody that will get it. It's for them now. I mean, all clothes have vibration anyway, but I feel like something like a tie-dye, something you can wear for a long, long time. It has a very flowing type of energy. I mean, I just love it. Like, I love it. So, yeah. So, that I love is if I had a style. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I know. And then everybody's doing, I mean, people are doing it so creatively now as we do. You know how we do it. They doing it so creatively. Like I was saying, like, my man, like, his is a style that is like, oh, that's tie-dye too. It's all about the colors and how you see it and how the artist. I think for me too, I think tie-dye is so dope because I live in Ghana and I get to see the whole process. It's a way, it's like why the art is so refined to me. To me, it is because it's a great way for the people to make money if they're able to buy the dyes now. They still have to go get the dyes, but it's a great way for them to make money in a smaller, with a lot less equipment because they work in nature. They work with what is around them. It's always a reminder, Ghana, is you always have enough. Your abundance is actually, isn't this interesting, already what you have. It's already in what you have. It's already in what you have. And I realize that now because God shows me that. So but it's such an art. You can appreciate it. Yeah, like I'm gonna probably go out today, maybe I'll go to the art center, but I'm not going for the arts. I'm going to hang out. My man got a new part of his business that he got going. He added another part of it doing the batiking, and now he do the tie-dyeing, but doing the batiking as well. Man, like, that's what's up, y'all. Let me tell you, ladies, 50 plus queens, never stop learning and never stop growing because you never do. You just, when you get older, maybe you take more hiatus or you think, but a hiatus is not stopping your life. It's actually getting to know it more intimately. So nothing, you can't stop your life, you can't stop your progress, you can't stop where you're going, you can't stop. What I say by that, you can't stop ever evolving. How that looks, now that's up to you. That's your business, that's your design, that's your opportunity. But you can't stop that. A flow will come. You could either try to prevent the flow, block the flow, push the flow away, sabotage the flow. You can do all that now. But it's still gonna flow. And if you try to just obstruct it, it will bubble up, it will fester, and it will manifest in different parts of yourself. So it's very important to understand yourself. So we are doing a $67 21-day intensive. We work with me every day, 21-day intensive every day for 21 days. That means even on the weekends. And we are we talking about that, like really finding ourselves. Come on, y'all. Let me see if I can do my face, because I told you I just got up. So let me do my face at the same time. Let's see if this will work out, because, it's kind of overcast this morning. But, yeah. You got to know. Oh, let me see. No, it's not down there. I got a new configuration of my space. I wanted to do this right. See, it might not work with the light, but I can close the window, okay? Just kind of close the window. I hope that doesn't defeat the purpose of, no, that didn't even work. That sounds like whatever. It's light too, more than sun at this point. We'll keep one on. So y'all just ignore the sun. Okay, let me see. Maybe ways. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we are going to take it off. We're gonna clean the face without soap. This is when you had a quickie. When you didn't get up, you got up late, but you have to be Zoom ready, because Zoom is a real thing. And you have to be Zoom ready, and you got to throw something on. I mean, all have had this life, if we tell the truth. Or you just want to freshen up during the day. You can actually, this is another thing you can do too. But really drink more water, which I have not been, but I've been I've been very quiet, and yesterday I stayed home, and I really was myself. I didn't talk to anybody but me, and it was nice. And I know that also, believe it or not, adds to the beauty or the clearness or just the overall health of your skin is how you feel. You know, I mean, I know that I'm more beautiful when I feel good. I feel good or feel, secure. What would you say? Those lower energy centers, those survival chakras, it's all in place. We feel good there. It's a lot of ways, or you're just flowing, or you're transitioning, but that even feels good. So there's a feel good in the transitioning, and I'm gonna do my face a little extra today. Let me see, because you know what, I seem to be. I'll say it looks like I'm running a little low on this pad, so tomorrow. I'm going out today, tomorrow. But yeah, you gotta have days that you don't do anything. I know I'm not the only one feeling this, we say shift, but this super shift, especially, I do believe that our age has something to do with this next thing I'm going to say, especially for us 50 plus ladies. 50 plus, 60 plus. 50 and 60 and 70, 80, we still here first of all. We gotta really, we would have had to redefine ourselves if it wasn't a pandemic, as they say now. That's not to say it. If it wasn't, we would. I mean, because that's just like, I still say like we really have to continue to talk about the reality that we are not like we exactly how we used to be, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it's easier said than done in a lot of ways. And I think that we need love and support around it, especially black women. On both ends, this continent and there, we got to talk about this. Like, we don't necessarily, I mean, but we are aging. So what does that look like? What does that look like in a holistic way? At the same time, don't go in it because we're young. We don't have to have aches and pains. Aging doesn't mean, or evolving or getting older doesn't mean, you have to be out for the count. So, but all of us, we're all still working on making sure of that. So none of us are perfect. But so the first thing I use to clean the face, is just the hibiscus tea. So keep in mind that I didn't do a mask, but I did one yesterday. So it helps. So now my face feels more, I can feel the hydration. The other thing I gotta do is just drink my water. I'm having some teeth issues, I gotta drink this store, y'all. I got lots of water, so I'm gonna drink, so make sure that's always drinking water. And so I'm using rose hip seed oil, one of my favorite, I'm gonna say moisturizer. But a couple is, to me, it's a great moisturizer because it has a thickness to it, but not too thick. But it's very hydrating, nourishing, but it really works well paired with, from the same company in this case, not sponsored for sure, but these are the now products, but you can get them at any, reputable to you company that sells natural oils and essential oils. You can get any brand. It goes well with the rose water, and any brand rose water, brand you like. There's another, I think it's the Edgar Casey. I think that's the bottle. I think that's the rose water I really love when I was in the States. And I think I saw it at one place here, but it might be expensive, but that's, okay, I gotta do what I gotta do. So you're just nurturing. Again, the rosy hip seed oil is very moisturizing and hydrating too. So that's step 2. If you include that, I would have washed it with black soap and then did a mask. But this is the quick one. This is the quick moisturizing because you got to be Zoom ready because you got to get on Zoom. So I'm just saying if you wanted to. And then more water, which is the rose water. And I just do that. And that one right there, it'll have a moisturizer. It's almost like it attracts. Might be having humectant in it. Humectant because it's almost like it attracts the moisture. So you just stay there. Only it evens out. It doesn't just sit on like maybe it is now. It penetrates the whole thingy. Of course, water. I'm telling you, but the best thing is the water. The water and detoxifying. You know, even if you do something on a regular basis, I don't care what it is, what kind of herb it is. It's also could be, you know, your body needs a break. Your body needs a detox. So my body is definitely going into that. So excuse me. And I don't want to just talk about drinking the water while we're together, but I know I just drink the water. Okay, so now we're going to do very simple. Very simple. We're going to do the lip. Of course, for me, I'm digging the darkness now, and we'll do a little eyeliner, and that is it. We'll do a little kohl. Oh, yeah. I'm so that this has been coming to me for years, but I think it's making sense to me now, like, not feeling the way I used to feel. We change so constantly because we change so constantly. Like, what do we need to know? Like, and I feel like nobody ever explained the change as a black woman to me. I don't necessarily just mean menopause. I don't necessarily just mean menopause, but of course, menopause is exactly what we're talking about, huh? In some ways, because it's more than physical. The changes, spiritual as well. Actually, it's all spiritual, right? So even the physical is spiritual. But so nobody does that. Not those books. Where's all the literature from older black women? I mean, I'm not challenging them or anything. I'm just saying about truly in depth our secrets to it, and also what you go through. I think we don't know. We don't know that there's. Because I feel like, especially as you enter, because I'm in my 50s, so I can only talk about that. I feel like, and I see it among my other 50-year-old peers, we're all having a serious, especially the ones we consider ourselves conscious at least of something. Many of us are having our total nervous breakdowns in our own way. But it's not bad. It's not the, I don't even know if it's the, I don't know what the nervous breakdown of yesteryear was, but it's not out of control. It's not locked up. It really is a breakdown of the systems that has attached itself to other systems, but that, systems of oppression, of depression, of down pressure. I mean, really a system of, and also within ourselves, of not loving ourselves enough. That's oppressive. That's depressive. Not knowing ourselves enough. I don't know. We forgot. It's so dark. See, this color that's scared of Africans. Africans be like, oh no, that's too black. Depending where you are too, because they all feel like everything with, and they should, because that's what they know too with their ethnic groups. So they gotta put you in ethnic groups. So there's some people that do this somewhere. I'm just really having fun trying to stay in the rhythm. So, Black Lips Day. See, but if you want to get it red again, all you have to do, it's red in there. All you have to do is just put the red lipstick back on. But see, my eye, I ain't gonna sleep. I got in Tuesday night. We went to see a friend, and Wednesday we came in Wednesday morning. Might as well say we did because it was like 4 in the morning. So we got back. We hung out for that long because we had such a great time. So it was crazy. Yeah, my true brother that got me to, basically because of him and his family and the generosity and the love, I got to still be here. He hopped into town. I hadn't seen him since I came. So, because he went back to the States, he lives in the States. So me and Manasi went over there. It was very spiritual, very good, very beautiful things shared. It was very beautiful, very beautiful. I felt really good in so many ways. But anyway, we're not going to do too much to the rest because I'm not really into it today. I'm not really into it because I'm just trying to, I didn't really get myself together. I just wanted to say with y'all. Now, we could judge and say, did I look, did I look even better just before? Like, seriously, was it just fine? Was it just fine on the wall? Like, did I do too much? Like, oh my God. So yeah, I am diving, deep diving, sisters, deep diving, but not so deep that I feel like, you know, I got a lot to do or something. We in our 50s, we don't want a lot to do, okay? I know, I think that's what it is. I'm at this point where I'm just wanting to understand and figure out, not even understand and figure out, not understand and figure out, not understand and figure out, but feel the new place of 50 plus and experience that in a 50 plus reality, a 50 plus body, like whatever it looks like me, in my 50 plus body, in my 50 plus reality, through my 50 plus body, through my 50 plus reality, not trying so much to hold on to something that was or try to prevent something that might come, but just truly living in the changes, because it's not the change. That's why I said it's beyond menopause. We ain't even talking about that as much as in our communities. But this is even beyond that when you think about it's essential. And maybe you gotta think about, am I only speaking into the African American community or the Western world in general, whether it's African continentals that live abroad, diasporans or not, or continentals, because I mean, I think here they might talk more, women to women about the changes that are coming, and I'm sure the physical things to do. And are they also speaking of psychological? Is there psychological? Is being raised more in a village or communal societies is not creating the disconnect or the misunderstanding of who we are as we experience our, you know, menopause or change or our crone years? Like, is it where we are? Is the way it's coming up is because of, our society we live in, or would it be different here? Would it be different understanding and growing up learning? I don't know. But I know it's something going on inside of you. And it's for me, it's all of these things. It's definitely the wisdom, understanding, like the things that I used to feel like I absolutely needed. And don't get me wrong, I still need on some level, but the unhealthy obsession with things. As a Leo, there's this thing that they say Leos are like the actors, the theater people, the ones that like the president of the United States, the ones that Haley Selassie, Marcus Garvey, they love to be up front. They are valiant and, royal, and they love to be up front. So those people that love that kind of life, a lot of Leos you might probably find in those fields. And for most of my life, I would say, especially there was a time for sure, I loved it. I accepted that definition of me. I was good. Yes, that's probably why I got 3 YouTube channels. Most of us, I think, so-called, whatever they're calling us now, but people that create YouTube channels or YouTube videos, absolutely, they must have something in them that likes that. But can you believe that after a certain age or a certain maybe realm of time or age of Aquarius or whatever else that we might be going to, that very thing that you like now, but I can see that switching every way. So now that I'm older, it's not important to me to be on YouTube every single day and have a video every day and you'll see me every day. Not like it used to be. But when I come on, it's because I really love being on with y'all. This is way much better relationship we're having now. Like, I really love this relationship. I'm coming on because, of course, I have something that I want you to be a part of. I think it'll be good for you. I think it's something that we need. But I'm coming on because I want to express. I want to talk. So I love that. It makes things more real. And I like real. I love real. I love real. And, but I'm, the 50s is something else going on. So the things that you used to like or the things, you don't know who you are And I feel like, but who I am, I can see is somebody who has gained some knowledge and some wisdom. And when I see how much I enjoy coming on YouTube, because it's not about the hustle or the grind that's going to kill us. We're not going to be able to keep that grind going forever. That's not normal, especially as a 50-year-old. There's some advice I want to give my younger sisters. They lied about, even if you work a job, you like working a job, because some people do, and God bless you, because I think I'm sure there's some great jobs out here, and you're doing great things for it. So jobs, and it's not against jobs, or somebody's an entrepreneur. Make sure you prepare, because by 50, forget 65, they lying. By 50, you ain't gonna work in. I'm gonna say it in Ebonics vernacular. You ain't gonna want to work no more. You ain't gonna want to work no more. You're not gonna want to work anymore. You're not gonna want to work anymore in the way you used to. And it's not because you're lazy. It's a normal reaction. Your mind's gonna take center stage. So that need for that Leo to always be in front and be picture perfect and everything is not as necessary, because I got something else to give. That's what happens as you age. You start realizing your value and worth. Some people want to look at it as that you're devaluing or you're less in value, but if they were smart, they would know you're more. There was a lot of generations of homes that they had their wife been in the house, but their mother was in the house too with them children. And in some cases, the mother's mother. So they understand that the wisdom, like I was saying, they value that granny. They value mama. They value grandma. They valued her, mama, big mama. So you're actually you're higher in value and you'll start seeing that. So the things you want to talk about, the way you want to present yourself, it's not about all this low stuff and it's killing ourselves in a hard grind. And all. Nobody really want that. All of us just want to have a peaceful existence, easy and effortlessly, and we're responsible for that as vibratory frequency creators. So I'm older now, and that's different. And it's not older to me now. To me is, and I can think of another word for make us more comfortable. I'm, in a sense, some people would say I'm more fragile. I would say I'm more precious. Watch it. I'm more precious. So the shawl, I feel like, the shawl represents not, some people might say the old lady. I used to always wear shawls in my goddess when I was doing Queen of Four a lot. Old lady shawls or your granny shawl. But really it's a physical significance, or a physical cue, or that people can see that you are a gem, that you are precious. It's that there's something within that you're protecting, or at least, making sure the wrong things don't come near it. It's like, it's something, but in that, you're still physically beautiful. Like, that's a part that I think is disconnected from the wise woman, the crone woman, even the witch of these terms. Was not, the pictures next to that is never this self-realized, self-loved woman. That's absolutely, and because of that, her extraordinary light in her skin, or her extraordinary, whatever it is, her beauty. Like but we as women got to step into that. Our beauty will change, our beauty will grow, our beauty will transform. But it will never die. It will never fade or disappear. It will become more beautiful because we are standing in our power. Not less beautiful, because we're not less of a woman. If anything, we're more. So it's like, that's the things that nobody told me. That's the things I didn't get. If y'all got the memo, thank you. I didn't get the memo. Not on that level. Not that. But at the same time, the balance, I feel like the generation's missing love. Everybody's got to get the bag and the hypergamy. And like, I'm older now, so I have to say, what about the love? Love is the highest vibratory frequency in the world. What about the love? Especially for us, like, what about the love? And that's the beauty, that you have the possibility of still, some will never have the love. Some get to an age where it's nothing but love, because there's a lot of forgiveness that has gone on already. A lot of introspection, self-work that they've already done. So in a lot of ways, on many levels, to any community, village, or individual, you kind of are still a catch for those that truly understand what value is, on whether it's a male or female, whatever gender you are or claim to be. Yeah, think about this idea of value. Like the value of something increases as it ages, if especially considering how preserved it is to its likeness of what it originally was. So, I mean, this idea of throwing things away, I mean, a rich individual, a smart man or woman would know that some things actually, again, appreciate as they age. So, why wouldn't you? And to be appreciated or to appreciate while you age or to have appreciation in value, you have to have appreciation in yourself. And you have to have appreciation of the things that you've done and your knowledge and wisdom. You shouldn't have to work the way you used to. You shouldn't have to. That's why African society have things like queen mothers or elders somewhere who was, they worked, but now they're doing the work of community building, of nation building, of creating bigger and better for a community, of education. That's the roles we're supposed to go in as we age. Heads of towns, villages, states, blocks, neighborhoods, and get paid. Can somebody find some money? Find some money, get us some money. We can do it. Wisdom is honey. Wisdom is where all the juice is. Wisdom is how you live your life. Ain't no other society lives their life without their elders and the advice of them. They know they're doomed. You have to listen to an elder. You have to. Africans know that elders have very specific and important information for your life. And just let me check Wi-Fi. So anyway, that's my 50 cents. No, that's my 50 cents. We got to up to 2 cents. No, it's all good. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to say those few words and just say, thank you for your support, your love, ladies. We are still selling this clay and it's amazing cocoa butter. I went to clay yesterday. I did the face. So, I think the clay is the base. And anytime you moisturize your face after regular use of your clay, which is only $25, and it's not on the website, but I can put it on there as well as I get the camera. Anyway, you can go to afrocentrichomedesign.com and afrocentrichomedesign@gmail.com. And yeah, y'all, everything is good. Everything is great, and I'm excited and I'm happy. So that's our little conversation. I'm gonna go get something I'm gonna make a smoothie, or I'm gonna drink all water to 6. Let's see. It could be a liquid fast. It could be a water fast. We'll have to see. I have to think about it. But I'm gonna do a water fast. Hello, Miss Jackie. I'm so glad to see you live. Thank you. I love blue. Thank you, Miss Jackie. I'm so glad to see you. You too, darling. How are you? I love tie-dye. Isn't it beautiful? I know that's right. You always keep learning. You are so right. Yes, ma'am. What's the name of the intensive day? Can you buy it on website? Yes, you can. You can go to afrocentrichomedesign.com and you'll see something, headings, and one will be spiritual courses. You go to spiritual courses and you look for 21-day intensive, but it's called Know Thyself. So it's the Know Thyself 21-day intensive. Know Thyself 21-day intensive. It's $67. The only thing of that price, so you'll know it when you see it. So thank you. I was just going to say, Miss Jackie, I miss you when you're coming back. What was the oil you used there? The oil is called rose hip seed oil. Rose hip seed oil. And it's very nice. And the brand that makes it is Now, N-O-W, but I'm sure there are other rose seed hip oil. It's very good moisturizing. It's supposed to be collagen booster, keep the skin tighter. The clay too, that's why I have been using the clay, because I feel like as I'm aging, of course it's the foods and the oils you got to watch, but start getting that skin start to sag just a little bit, what I'm saying? Black don't crack, but it do change too. And but all that, I know it's water and all that other stuff and paying attention to your skin, but the clays help. Clay helps with the tightening. The clay helps with keeping it smooth. The clay helps with getting that dead skin off. And moisturizer for a black woman, and especially an older woman, is king and queen too. Luckily here too, like the sun moisturizes you, but that's why out here too, especially anywhere, but here, you want to really have the best ingredients for your face. You want to start off, you want to have the best ingredients for your face. And let me tell you what I mean. I think you're going to agree with me. Because it's so hot, I would not want a toxic chemical like Nivea, which they're pushing out here, on my face with that Nivea chemicals and that sun heat mixed together. I wouldn't want that. Because you can feel every oil you're using, you can feel and see at the end of the day how glowing and beautiful and even and chocolate your skin is. It's like it took that oil and in a sense it fried it in some ways. But it turned into something, it turned into what basically a good oil is. It's filled with nutrients. So your face is eating those in the sun. So that's a nice thing. Like, so that's why the native oils, the neem, the baobab, the of course the shea butter, the cocoa butter, that cocoa butter. So it's doing its job, and then you're eating it because your skin is going to eat it, and it's going to last you for two. It's going to last, even if the condition of your skin won't be I didn't take my shower yet. But I'm still, I mean, you'll look decent for sure. You'll look decent. You'll still look decent as we go through our metamorphosis of age. As we go through it. But sometimes the best when I look, like right now I ain't get any sleep for like days. I won't say my sleep is off. I'm just going with the flow of my sleep. My sleep is on. I've just been on this. Sometimes I'll go into this zone or this place where Spirit will get you up at odd times. And because all I be doing is staying with Spirit when I stay up like that. There's no stomach, there's none of that. There's no worry. So I know this is this one. There's different time. This one is purely, I got more to tell you. So I wrote down, I've been writing poems. I stayed at home yesterday, wrote poems, like that's how my messages come out as well too. So it's all good. The house is switched over. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I'm gonna move some of the stuff out today. I'm going to make a decision by tomorrow to get all the stuff out from the other room. So that's going to be going by tomorrow. I just got to decide on who gets it. Because we have one way, but I don't think we're going to the village soon. But I can't wait. And everybody wants it. It's not like, you can get your stuff here. Everybody wants it. So it's not like it's going to be hard to send to or get rid of or let go release. So, because I think it's good to get all the stuff together, but then you got to get it out the door. Okay? Get it out the door. So it's getting out the door. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to get ready for my class. I'm still not going to make a quick smoothie. But what I was going to say, and then I'm going to get outside because I didn't get any sun yesterday. I think I'm going to go to Gaia's. I think they have this falafel sandwich and falafel wrap. Like, I cannot get enough of that falafel wrap. Like, I cannot. But I could be a smart girl and economically sound, which I'm going to be. Watch me do it. And I'm going to eat at home. And I'm not going to go, I'll do a smoothie, that's it, but I won't eat food. If smoothie's going to trigger me to eat food, because I'm doing a water to 6, that's what I said. I'm going to take a breath, and I'm going to go do some water since I didn't do it, and stop giving up, because I'm getting, I feel the hunger, like. So, no, we're not going to go out to eat, because we're fasting till 6. But you see how easy, and you just justify it, starts to make sense. So when I get like that, I'll probably need water for sure, but then I'll probably need something like a smoothie or something. So I'm fasting today. Let's see at the end of the day if you'll notice a difference. Catch me on a Higher Elevation channel to see. Let's see. Hey. Yes. So the oil that I just used, it was the rose hip seed oil. So you got that one. Hi. Hello, Bacon. Jacqueline, you know that we tie-dyed back in the 70s. That's right, we sure did. Didn't know it was our stuff, huh? Hey, Naturally. Yes, I know the Now brand. I found that the only oil that works and has no scent is the whole oil is a very nice oil as well, though. Just me, Jamie. Nivea and the Blue Jar works wonderful for my skin. Always will try. Always willing to try others. Yes, okay, I'm glad. And cocoa butter, yes. I use hemp oil too, and it works well. That's wonderful. Naturally Clever says, the 21-day Know Thyself Intensive has begun. You still have time to sign up. AfrocentricHomeDesign.com under spiritual courses. Yeah, my thing, but I don't always get there. You know what I'm saying? We all have it. My thing too is if I can't eat it, I probably don't want it on my skin. I mean, I've always been that way. Like, this is not like some new thing. Like, I've always been that way. So I was thinking about the charcoal and how they were saying that, like it's hard for something like the traditional charcoals to be regulated by the FDA. So a lot of times sometimes you won't be able to mail those kind of things out. But then I thought about it to myself. I was like, wait a second. I think somebody even mentioned it to me. I was like, what about activated charcoal? Wouldn't you be able to use that as charcoal? Since it actually is, it's medicine, like the medicine, you're using it in very small dosages, and like how would that work? Especially on the lips, and can you use, so I was wondering, can you use the activated charcoal, which is FDA approved already in the country as a charcoal? For me, if I can't use my eyebrow pencil on my lips, then I'm not thinking that it's natural. So for me, it has to be whatever, because in a way, it's going to penetrate through your body. Of course, you got to watch things around your eyes, but so yeah, just thinking. So do I like that look? See, that look that make me have to have earrings, and I don't want to. No earrings today, darling. No earrings. We just chilling. All right. So anyway, but I love that it's working. I love that it's working. Period. And whatever you have working, and I love that you mix it up too, because I do think we need a world. We live in a world where we have to mix it up, like I do. I do. I mean, in certain ways, but in Ghana, being in Ghana, like, they really do have everything for you to stay moisturized, smooth, shiny, glowing, and beautiful. Like, they really do. And that's what's so wonderful about it. So, but like I said, I think some of the best beauty secrets are being out in nature all day, being in the sun, meditating, being quiet, fasting, drinking water, but mindsets too, like being in your favorite places, doing your favorite things, like I know it, like when I'm most beautiful. And nature is the absolute number one. I need to go out today. Like, I'm gonna be out today. My man's gonna be doing his batiking, and I'm gonna bring my sketch pad because I have not been doing it here. So I'm gonna sit out in the sun, and I'm going to, while he doing his batiking, and I'm going to just sketch and see what comes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do my best not to go over there where all the food is. It might make it to 12. No, we going for 6. We're going to make it. I can do a smoothie, but that's it. All right, ladies. Yeah, because you don't want to go too hard fast, because then you go too hard later, too. You don't want to do it. So, yeah, I might make a smoothie. But anyway, let me get ready to go. Let me get myself together. I woke up at 11 o'clock last night, and I've been up ever since. But the day before that, I went to bed early, like during the day. So I got 6 hours sleep and woke up at 11. Let's pray for me. Sleep and teeth. Hey, everybody got something this life. That might be, I don't know. I'm not gonna claim the whole lifetime that I'm gonna have the teeth and sleep and, okay, we can say eyes too. So our neighbors are like, okay, eyes. I got, man, Africa. All right. I love you, ladies, and I'll see you all. Oh, hey, Naturally Clever, how are you? Dear Sis Miss Jackie, I'm well, how are you? Jackie said, I'm much more better building antibodies for my second COVID shot. My sister and I are much better. I'm so glad. The colors are beautiful together. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline the Visionary. Thank you, Naturally. Have a good one, ladies. I'm going to get some sleep myself. Oh yeah, get some rest. So glad to catch you on. I'm so glad you were on. All right, beautiful ladies. I will see my class at our appointed time, and the appointed time, and I will also see the rest of you. I hope I see you soon. I'll see you on the other channel, maybe a little later. Maybe we'll watch a little tie-dye. Maybe we'll buy some stuff. I think I want to sell some. I want to sell some tie-dye today. Let's sell some tie-dye today. I like that stuff. Like, I feel it. I'm behind it. I wear it. Y'all see? Like, it ain't. Oh, something, y'all. Something. All right. But I know it's winter time, so let's get you ready for that as well. I love you so much. Peace and blessings.